I'm Outasight, and you're watching New Music Director. Your artist, your music, your link. Influenced by songwriters like McCartney and Lennon, Jimi Hendrix and Michael Jackson, D'Angelo, was so much a part of how I studied music. It's right here, it's like in the soul. That's the most beautiful thing about music, is it can live with you forever. All those influences will definitely be identifiable when you listen to the record. When I write my music, I definitely write it as an artist, and then we'll listen back as a fan. It's a kind of a process. I just write what comes to me naturally. I've just been blessed with this gift, and I feel that's where a lot of the luck lines I say come from. When I hear music, melody and words come to me. I'm a big music guy. So many times I sit there and just be wowed by it. I find D'Angelo's Voodoo, the entire album, to just be the most genius thing ever. It's just brilliance. I just listen to it and I'm just baffled to this day. It's absolutely brilliant. And Jimi Hendrix acts as bold as love. Incredible stuff. Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. As a kid, all I would do is daydream about playing music. I would listen to the Beatles or any song that I love, close my eyes and imagine that I was playing the song. So as soon as I was old enough to do it, I wanted to do it. Connecting with fans is very complimentary to the artist, because more than ever, there's such an even field. The fans, they understand who you are and they get to know you. Most artists now will talk to the fans on Twitter, Tumblr, or Facebook. It's unlike any other time in music. I grew up idolizing rock stars. Kurt Cobain, Billy Corgan, Snoop and Dr. Dre. You couldn't even imagine ever having a conversation with them. And now Wiz Khalifa will tweet you. I grew up always competing. In the music industry, it's the same thing. It's all competition at the end of the day. There's definitely a competitive nature to it that is very much like sports. It's very much team-oriented too. All the people around me, they help make it go, because it would be impossible to do it by yourself. It's an amazing experience, and I feel very grateful to have such hardworking people with me. I think it's an honor to have a song that people know. My defining song at this point is Tonight Is the Night. The first thing I'll ever put out, and it happened with a lot of hard work from a lot of people, and I feel really thankful for that. People know the song, and now it's my job to continue to get people to know me. My parents were extremely pissed off when I dropped out of college, to the point where the relationships were almost fractured. I understand why, because they had spent a lot of time and a lot of money. I'm a kid who grew up in the burbs, got into a lot of trouble, and went to like a local college, and for me to just go, I just don't care. I'm just gonna do what I wanna do. They looked at me like I was crazy. But then what I just kept thinking in my mind was, the only way to make this better is to prove them wrong. Unfortunately, they were kind of like my first muse in a way, just using the doubt that I was getting from the people that I was closest to as a way to be motivated. And it was just a great motivational factor, knowing that really no one believed that I could do it. So I did it, and then they believed. Now my parents are like my biggest fans, and they're amazing. I thank them for everything. I've been Outasight now for a long while. I was originally Outsight, my drum and bass MC name, but I became Outasight pretty quickly. I don't even know exactly how it happened. It just kind of metamorphosized. The A just went in there. I've thought about, why do I call myself Outasight? I'm a grown-ass man. I can just call myself Richard Andrew. It would totally be fine, but I am who I am. So like I said, I just roll with it. Keith Moon on drums. Paul McCartney will sing. Stevie Wonder will sing and play the keys. Hendrix at guitar, and then we're gonna need to get a bass player. Maybe we'll get John at Twizzle so he can play with Keith Moon. I am very scared of heights. My grandma, who passed away when I was 17, have it to me as a cold beer and a good burger. My computer, I can't live without my laptop. I'm addicted to it. Sell out Madison Square Garden. I'm Outasight, your new music director. Your artist, your music, your label.